my name's Judy.
And I'm Ceci.
And together we are
Two Girls on a Mic. Do elevator music.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Two Girls on a Mic. This week we are going to be talking about some changes for our guest, Denise. Hi. We're going to go into her personal life. Like, we're going to dig in there.
All the bad stuff, we're going to rip it out.
Oh, God. She's like, I did not sign up for this.
I think I got to go. But yeah, I mean, we like to start off every episode just asking how each other's weeks have been. You just came back from San Francisco.
Yeah, I did actually. I was out there for about a week. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was fun. I enjoy going out there actually.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's also kind of like what is leading you into your like change, right?
Yeah, so I've actually thought about it and I'm speaking it into existence that I'm actually going to move out to San Francisco because I need something different in my life.
Nice.
And
Right, yeah.
I enjoy being in the city and being out there. I've been out there 4 times already, and I just love it every time I go out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about your week, Judy?
I'm still sick. I don't know why. Derek's better, baby's better, but I don't know. I guess I'm stuck with it for life, I guess. But yesterday actually we had our holiday party at work. Mm-hmm. You know how much work it is to plan a party for 500 employees?
500?
Yeah, compared to where I used to work, it was like 120 maybe.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't eat until like 3 o'clock.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, and the food was so good because we got barbecue, so it was like ribs and brisket, and I only had like the last of it. I was so mad because I wanted seconds. I was like, what the fuck? But overall, it was fun. I won a ring doorbell, even though I have one, but I got an upgraded one, so
Nice.
I mean, worked out.
There's 2 now, right on top of
Right.
Yeah, this week we've been just preparing for the Christmas party because we didn't have a Christmas tree. So I think on Monday we went and got a Christmas tree. There's so many like different types now. Like there's the tall, skinny ones. There's the
Right.
short ones. I'm like, is this what my parents had to go through?
I know.
Because we always just had like what I would think is the normal
Standard,
tree.
yeah.
But aren't there like different names to the tree?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, because when I was working at Michael's, I hated when people come in. Do you have this tree in stock? Because all of our trees were in the back, and they were heavy. So I would hate it. But thankfully, we went to Walmart, and they just had all of theirs, like, all set up. Mm-hmm. I just put the Christmas skirt. It's like a spiral thing. It's black and white, yeah. So I was like, since I didn't get a black tree, I'll just make everything around it black.
Just throw paint on it.
I know. Paint it.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then I wrapped everybody's gift. I did Matt's wrapping for him. So everything that's under that tree is by me. But yeah, and then yesterday we went to Target, got the last minute things.
Nice.
Still need to go out our Christmas parties today. But I still need to go do stuff.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah.
Life's good.
Yeah, that's good. If my biggest worry is a Christmas tree, I'm okay with that. But yeah, that going into Thankful Thursday, because of that, I'm very thankful for Matt because I've been very moody this whole week. We got into an argument yesterday. And I'm like, you know what? Have you seen those TikToks where it's like, oh, when he gets on your nerves or whatever, it's like, he's a good man, Savannah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's me right now.
He's a good man.
That's me right now. And he's been very patient with me.
You're like, hey, babe.
So about yesterday, I'm so sorry. That was not me.
That was not
who
me. That was
was.
Patricia. She's been locked up for too long.
She just needed to come out.
As for me, I'm thankful for Derek because I've been pretty cranky because at work it's just been super busy, and I'm on that time of the month,
Oh.
so it doesn't help out.
Yeah.
But the other day, I didn't go to the grocery stores the day before, so we didn't have anything to cook at home. And he wanted me to go get something to eat after I got out of work.
Yeah.
And I knew exactly what I wanted, which is very rare. And they, according to Yelp and their store hours, they close at 6:30. I got there, it was 6, and they were closed. I was so pissed because that's all I wanted. He's like, oh, we can get in and out. So I'm like, no.
This is what I want.
This is what I want. He's like, I can get you something, but I'm not going to get anything. He's like, no, just come home. And I got home and I didn't even look at him. I was just, and I know that's not his fault. I was just already cranky and
It
angry.
just puts you in a bad mood.
And he just let me chill for a little bit. He's like, do you want to go to IHOP?
Aww.
I'm like, okay.
Pancakes.
It's all
Like
better.
a light switch.
My turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm actually really thankful for my family actually being really supportive about me moving to San Francisco. I think without their support, I would probably be a little bit more like on edge and nervous, but you know, my family is really supportive, so I'm thankful for them.
Nice.
They're just trying to get you out.
Yeah.
They're like, please go.
Please get out.
I'm tired of you asking me for favors.
Yeah, but I mean that's funny because that's how me and Denise know each other. We grew up in the same desert.
Yeah, we did.
So it makes sense that you want to get out of there because, I mean, we both got out of there because you went to down the hill.
Fontana, yeah.
And I came here. And Fontana it's still like kind of close to the desert though. So I get why you want like that change because there's nothing to do.
There really isn't. Like, I feel like I'm just stuck. Like, I've been trying to find, like, a new job. Like, I've been applying everywhere. And, like, everybody's, like, looking for, like, people to, like, apply and hire. But if you don't meet their minimum requirements, it's like, why are you even wanting people to, like, apply for you? And so I just feel like going somewhere different in like a new city and a new place is gonna like help me to grow up and like be like, you know what, I need to do all of this on my own. I need to like be responsible for everything, and like I feel like it's gonna push me to like find something that I want to do.
Yeah. San Francisco compared to here, even like just LA.
The
like,
most expensive place I can think of I want to go to.
But I mean, that'll really put your like mindset in gear. Like, I need to work.
Yeah,
or, like
exactly.
figure out what you want to do. That's good though.
And I feel like out there's like a lot of opportunities to like become something, because there's so many people out there that have connections, and like when I go out there, like when I go to the dog park, like I talk to people there, and like, you know, they work in like the tech programs and like they're doctors and stuff. So it's cool knowing others and like getting that type of connection.
Yeah.
So
because most people, when they get work, is through networking.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's how if you want to get a job, like you have
to know
network.
somebody.
Yeah.
You have to have that like type of connection.
Yeah. I mean, that's good that you're like looking into somewhere else, because I know you've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, I just need to do it. I feel like if I don't do it now, I probably won't ever do it. So I just need to really like tell myself like, no, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna move out there. Because I'm just like, I feel like my family has their family already. Like, you know, they have kids, you know, they're all married or whatever, and like they have their own lives, their own family. Like, I kind of want to just, I guess, start my own life already, like on my own, and see if I can do it. You know, I can't knock it till I try it. So
Right. Yeah.
And like even my sister told me, she was like, you know, if it doesn't work out, like you can always come back home.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know, mom and dad will never tell you no. I'm like, yeah, like I understand that, but like I want to be able to like prove to them like I did this on my own. Like I didn't need you guys for help. Like I did this on my own. Like I can do it.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Like that's a goal that I want for myself, is being able to make this change and make this leap. Because I'm fucking 23. And like I know like I'm still young. Like it's okay to like live at home with your parents, but like this is not what I want for myself. Like I'm 23. Like I want to be able to live on my own.
Yeah.
Like okay, so yeah, my friend, he lives in San Francisco, so like going out there and like visiting him. It feels nice because like he's living on his own, like he has his own place, like he's doing it, and like he doesn't have to worry about like anybody like bugging him or nagging him like do this, do that. Like it's his own place and like his own rules, like so he can come in and out as he wants. And so seeing that, I'm just like, you know, I kind of want to live that way. Like I want to be able to have my own place and not have to worry about somebody like do this, do that, pick up this, like, you know, like it's my area, so like my rules, like, you know, like,
it's all on you. And I think that's good, because like that's good advice for anything really, because I feel like that's something everyone could relate to, wanting to do something but holding back because you're like unsure or you don't feel 100% comfortable yet. But in reality, like I don't think you're ever 100% ready for anything.
Oh yeah, like you have to live uncomfortable in order to grow. Like my sister always told me like it's a scary feeling living uncomfortable because you're so used to living with your parents and being comfortable at home. Like, you know, you come home, the house is clean, food's there. Like, you don't have to worry about anything. But, like, now that I'm going to be living on my own, like, I have to cook for myself. I have to clean for myself. I have to go and buy groceries for myself. Like, you know, I need to be able to learn these things and grow up.
And it also gives you, like, a new appreciation for your parents.
Yeah.
Because when I was working and like going to a grocery store, cooking every day when I go home, I'm like, I don't know how they do this. For a family of 5.
It really makes you appreciate like all the things that they did for you, because it's like, damn, I gotta do something. Am I gonna choose to eat tonight, or am I just gonna choose to not eat?
Just get your box of cup of noodles for those days.
Because like I live at home by myself right now. My mom and my stepdad moved to Vegas. But, like, you know, it's still their home. Like, I still have to respect their rules and everything. Like, make sure, like, you know, it's not my home, so I can't live freely as I want to. So that's why I feel like I need to make this change myself, because I'm just ready. Like, I'm ready to just thrive.
Yeah.
Leave the nest.
And it teaches you about yourself, too. Because, like, at least for me, when I moved out of my grandpa's house to come here, I've known that ever since I was little, I hated when my mom on Sundays, it's time to clean. I hated it. And I realized I'm like, that's important, because if I don't give myself a day to do it, I just won't do it.
Right.
And it's like, I know that that's not a good thing. And I'm like, I need to program myself to be like, okay, every Saturday, Sunday, just do a little bit at a time. So that way I don't like, ugh, it's cleaning day.
Get overwhelmed.
Because I hate cleaning. That's if I had the money to, I would just pay someone to do it.
Same.
The life to live lavish.
Honestly, yeah. And that's another thing, because like our parents, they're pretty well off with money. And that's something that like we're
thankful for.
Yeah, thankful for, because not everybody has that, right?
Opportunity.
And it's such, I don't want it to sound like I'm whining, but it is a hard change from when you go to like
having everything to basically not having anything at all.
Yeah, and it's not because we don't want to ask our parents. It's like I have a sense of pride where I want to know that I could do this on my own.
Right.
Because like I feel like our parents did that. You know, they went from having nothing to having something. So like, you know, I feel like in a way they're kind of showing us like
that we can do it too.
I did it on my own without coming from nothing. You know, their parents didn't have all the money in the world, so I kind of want to take into their steps. Like, I'm thankful, like you said, that, you know, we were able to live a life comfortably, but I can understand, like, you know, going from having everything to, damn, like, I really got to do this on my own.
Yeah.
Right.
Start from bills being paid to now, like, oh, now I'm getting the car bill. Oh, now I'm getting the phone bill. Like, oh,
right. Like, shit, damn. Mom.
It's like, why do I have all this stuff?
What's going on here? Why are there so many zeros?
Yeah, and I, like, it's so, like, weird, because my dad's like, oh, here you go. Like, here's your car thing. I'm like, why do I need this many things for a car?
Yeah. What's going on?
At this point, I'll just share a car with Matt.
I thought I just need to pay for gas. Nothing else.
Yeah. But it's always nice to know that, yes, they're going to be there for you, but I think what it comes down to is just your pride and I want to do it by myself.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to learn how to do it on your own, you know? Like, I remember when I moved out, I was like, okay, how do I set up our light bill? How do I set up gas? Like, what do I do? Who do I call? And I was like, you literally just call the company. I'm like, and then what?
Yeah.
What do I tell them?
How do I need to set up a...
I need electricity. Can you turn it on?
How do you do that?
And that's like little things where like they don't teach you that in school.
They don't.
They don't teach you how to set up a bunch of things. And that's not like with money and bank accounts. I remember when I was setting up my own card because my dad, I don't know, my dad's weird. He didn't want me to have my own credit card or debit card for a while. And so when I moved out, I was like, well, I need something. And I was trying to set it up. I'm like, well, what do I need? What's the checkings? What's like...
What is any of this?
And I remember I felt so stupid because I didn't want to go and ask. So I was on Google like, what does this mean?
Google said I can't do this.
And then like with savings, there's so many savings things too. I'm like, which one's the best one?
Yeah.
And I also noticed that like certain, because I got my account, my Bank of America account when I was a student. So I didn't need to have like certain requirements where I don't get billed on a monthly basis. But after I graduated and I couldn't have a student account, they're like, okay, well, you need to have this minimum or you're going to get charged this amount. I'm like, what? Excuse me? You're charging me for holding my money?
Yeah.
Does not seem right.
Yeah, and stuff like that where it's like, why aren't you teaching this?
Yeah,
Like-
and that's another thing too, like about school. It's like we're going into the real world and it's like
We're so unprepared.
Yeah.
literally. And
Like
it's
with taxes?
Like when I got my first job, I'm like, okay, fill out your W-4. I'm like, what
is
are
that?
dependents? What are exams? Like, what is all this stuff?
I feel like I still go to my mom. What is this? What does
Yeah.
that mean? Like even when I go to the doctor's office, I send pictures. I'm like, what do I put here? Because I don't even know what I need to put here.
Or even elected benefits, like at work, like, oh, like what? Do you want a PPOHM? I'm like,
A
what?
Insurance? No.
I thought it was free.
I feel fine.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's because like, what do they give? What are the high school classes of two?
It was
Government and-
government and economics. Bro, I didn't learn
I don't
shit.
remember any of that, honestly.
I literally, my economics class, we did not do shit in there. We just watched videos and we were on our phones all day.
Yeah.
Like, the teacher did not teach us shit.
Yeah. I think the like most helpful class I took was the medical one.
Oh,
And then in a weird way, the child development one.
Really?
Yeah. Because those freaking babies were so annoying.
You're like,
But-
I do not want to get pregnant.
that was the birth control. But I feel like in a way, it's like, okay, now I know not to freak out when a baby's crying. Because
Yeah.
like I look at, like, not to throw Gabby under the bus, but she will freak out if a baby starts crying.
Oh.
And I'm like, why? Like,
They're just crying.
yeah, like it's just, but I mean, that could also be me growing up with sisters.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe that played a part into it. But yeah, like taxes, insurance, because like, as far as I knew, my parents cover me.
Yeah,
But then it's like,
right.
yeah, up until you're 25, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm holding on to 23.
Why, on your birth certificate? I think I was born in 2000.
That's wrong.
There's an error.
I think you meant 2009.
I call my dad, Dad, why am I not on your insurance anymore?
Yeah, and we were just talking about that too with like cars and stuff. Because did your school have mechanics?
They did, but I think when we hit senior or 11th year, like they took it out.
Did
But
we
they
ever
did.
have-
They did.
We
have
did
it.
because we had a girl who was into it and she has a job now as that.
Oh.
But
Good
I
for
mean,
her.
why would I, a high schooler, want to take a mechanics
Well, I mean, that would be helpful, like oil change.
later?
now.
But
Now that I think about
me,
it, shit,
high school
fuck.
me is like, I don't give a
Fuck.
fuck.
My daddy can do that. And now, like, I need to learn how to change my oil.
Yeah.
I need to freaking...
Like, yeah, there's adult schools now, but I kind of wish there was like a free,
Yeah.
like school to just learn basic stuff
Right,
like that.
right.
Because
No, 'cause-
when I was a kid, I didn't care what adult me was gonna. That was adult me's problem.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, fuck.
I wish I took that shit serious.
Yeah, but yeah, taxes. I can't. I have Matt do them for me because like it gives me a headache.
Yeah, I have my mom help me with that because I'm like, yeah, sure. 'Cause I don't know, they didn't teach me this in school. But yeah, that's like another thing too. Like growing up, like you gotta learn all these things, understand everything. Like it's gonna be hard for sure.
Yeah.
And a big change. So I'm actually not a little. I'm really nervous and like scared because I mean, I'm going somewhere that's like far away from my family.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it was easy just driving, you know, maybe 30 minutes to go see them, like whenever I felt like, you know, like sad or lonely. But now, like, I'm
like
going to be
that's
400 miles away from them. And
It's a long car ride or
you know,
a flight.
FaceTime really doesn't do it. So I'm going to have to get used to like having to deal with like, you know, these problems on my own.
But that also, I feel like that would also push you to want to go out and meet more people.
Yeah, so like even being out there like this past week, you know, it felt nice just being outside, seeing everybody, seeing all the tourist people with their little cell phones. And it's like, you know, I like this. I like the city life. Like it's enjoyable. So
And it's not for everyone, but
Yeah.
if you like it, you like it.
yeah. And who knows, maybe I really like it out there and want to stay
Get a
longer.
penthouse. Invite us over, sugar mama.
Nah, you gonna be my sugar mama.
Like this week we're recording on top of this building.
You see the beautiful view, the Golden Gate Bridge.
But yeah, I mean it's exciting though. It's exciting. That
Yeah,
you're
I'm
going
very
out there.
excited. I never thought this for myself. I never thought I would like want to adventure out and do something like this. I mean, I feel like when we were kids, like
Yeah.
in school, we always used to talk about like we wanted to do this, like have
That
a road trip.
we never did.
And but it's like no, like I need to do it. Like I want to do this.
Yeah.
And so it felt nice meeting my friend and like cuz I met him out here and then when he moved out there, like I went to go visit him and I was like, "You know what? Like this is actually nice. Like everything is so close. Like I can literally walk
Yeah.
to there's this street out there called Polk Street and like there's a bunch of like little bars and like pubs and area and like everybody's just walking and like enjoying like their lives and it's like I enjoy this. Like I enjoy how everything is walking distance. I can go out and walk and enjoy life. And so that's like one thing I really like. And going to the dog park too. Oh, I love going to the dog park and having seen the dogs play and then the dogs going up to you. Like it's so nice. Like it's different. It's not home. And I kind of want to make that my home.
Oh.
Well, we
You're
wish
leaving
you,
the nest.
I know, we wish you the best of luck. And obviously, I think if it doesn't work out, at least you gave it a shot.
Yeah,
Because you at
exactly.
least won't have that regret, like, what if,
What if I
if
would've?
you
Yeah,
know?
what if
So
exactly.
it is what it is. If you fail, just get back up and, you know, go somewhere else now.
Yeah, exactly.
Come knock on our door.
Hey, Cecilia, can I just like stay for a little bit?
You have a couch, right?
I can sleep with Freddie. It's okay.
But yeah, it's exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited for this change.
Nice. Well, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. Finally, I get to be on the podcast.
Thanks for letting us be nosy about your life.
Yeah, no
But
worries.
yeah, do you have Instagram right now? Or
No, I
anything?
don't. I don't have Instagram right now.
She's off the grid.
I will soon, maybe. We'll see. I'm really off the grid right now. You know, new year, maybe new me. So we'll see.
But yeah, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, if you guys want to follow along with the podcast, everything's at Two Girls on a Mic. Ours are in the description below. And with that being said, you guys will see us on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.